Nadine. I will be your yoga instructor for the next 20 minutes of our class, focusing on all range of motions, all planes of the body. Meaning when you have like a job, always sitting on your desk, or be very active in sports, endurance sports, cycling, always sitting in front, then you want to reverse that motion and create more space in other areas. So we will be focusing on that. Preferably you have some props, a yoga block, also could be a book, or and also a strap, which would also be replaced by a scarf or a towel. And then just make sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. So if there's any pain, please back off completely. There can be a slight discomfort, but only to the level where you feel like you're extending muscles and not straining any muscles. It's non-competitive, but don't be too hard to yourself. This is the time where you should take care of yourself and be calm with your mind and your body. Let's start in a standing position. Finding a standing position with the feet hip width apart, feet parallel, aiming the outer hips as alignment, and then lift all your 10 toes off the floor. Spread the toes nice and wide if you can, and then release your toes onto the floor and just get that gentle rocking motion forward, backward to side. We're aiming to have all four corners of the feet grounded, so there's an even weight distribution. And then once you find that position, grow a bit taller. Imagine there's a string in the center of your head, which keeps your spine nice and upright. Relax the shoulders, the palms can face forward. We call this pose Tadasana, mountain pose. So visualize yourself as a mountain, being strong and straight. And then close your eyes and just notice how your feet are grounded. You're growing tall all the way up into the crown of the head. From that physical sensation, let's add the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. One more deep inhale where you're expanding. And even more grounding through your exhale. Inhale, open your eyes, raise your arms above your head. And then exhale, soften the knees, release your hands onto your thighs. Don't go too low, rather keep it a bit higher up so there is no muscle strain here. Inhale, find a gentle arch, open the heart. Cat-cow movement standing, exhale, round here. You can gaze towards the belly. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. On your next inhale, return to a neutral position for the spine. Open the arms out in the front, and then exhale, straighten your left leg, reach your left arm behind you, meaning you open now towards the left. On your next inhale, bend your left knee, the left arm comes forward. Exhale, right leg straighten, right arm reaches back. Inhale, right knee bends, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, left leg straighten, left arm reaches back. Inhale, bend the left knee, move forward. Exhale, right leg straighten, right arm reaches back. Inhale, right knee bends, both arms forward. Exhale, left leg straighten, left arm reaches out. Take another full inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee, come forward, both hands onto your thighs. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral spine. Reach your arms in front. Exhale, right leg straightens, right arm reaches back. On your inhale, lift the chest a bit higher. And then exhale, bend the right knee, both arms forward, hands drop on your thighs. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. On your next inhale, straighten the legs, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, release your hands onto your hips. Find the bony bit at the front and then the soft flesh underneath. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, hinge forward. If you feel like your back is still a bit tight, you can soften the knees, finding a forward fold. Hands hang on to the shin bones. Inhale, long spine. Pull the belly button slightly in. Exhale, fold. Get hold of your strap or any replacement you have placed on the side. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing. And then exhale, relax the shoulders. Unfold your strap. Hold the metal part in your hands so you won't be hitting yourself or anyone around you. And then take the strap nice and wide, wider than the shoulders. Return towards the front and then inhale, lift the strap up. Exhale, release the strap behind you. Inhale, strap rises up. Exhale, strap in the front. If you had to bend your elbows, that means the distance is too short, just widen the distance. If that was too easy, shorten the distance of your strap. Let's keep going here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, strap behind you. You can even close your eyes, just get a bit more feel into the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, front. One more round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, strap into the front. Fold the strap again, halfway, and then take it even closer. So now we aim to have the strap shoulder width apart. And then rise the strap up again. Keep the shoulders a bit away from the ears. On an inhale, exhale, lean over towards the right side and then come all the way down. You can keep the knees soft. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, rotate towards the right, all the way down. Inhale, coming up. Last round on this side. Exhale, over towards the right. Inhale, coming up. If you have moved too quickly and you feel a bit dizzy, take a moment here, take a breath. And then we're gonna repeat 3 rounds on the other side, connecting with the breath. Inhale. And then exhale, move towards the left, all the way down. Inhale, coming up on the right. 2 more. Exhale on the left. Inhale, coming up on the right. Exhale towards the left. Inhale, coming up on the right. Exhale, release one hand of the strap so you can remove the arms and take them behind you. Shorten the distance even more and then extend your arms out. Soften your knees. We're going into a forward fold here. Inhale, open. And then exhale, fold over your thighs. The arms can lift off the back or even over your head. The shoulders draw away from your ears. Feel free to stay here. If there's more room for you, you might want to straighten the legs, which activates your hamstrings, and then pull your thighs up towards your hips. So the quads are staying active towards the hips. Take a full breath here. On your next exhale, release the strap on your lower back. Get hold with it with one hand so you can release the strap back next to you. Feel free to always keep your knees soft. Inhale, long spine. Either fingers into the floor or hands onto your shin bones. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Release your right knee into the floor. Left knee underneath your left ankle, underneath your left knee. If there's too much weight in your right knee, feel free to fold the mat so you get a bit more lift and support. Hands onto your left thigh. Now we're reaching through the front of the right hip, finding more space in the hip flexor. The hands move behind you, interlace the fingers, extend your arms, fingers pointing down, and then be heavy in the front of your right hip, the front of your right thigh. Take another full breath. On your next exhale, soften and release the fingers. Right hand moves now in height with your left foot, adding an even deeper twist. On an inhale, the left arm reaches all the way up. Exhale, let the left hip be heavy down. Breathe. On your next exhalation, release the left hand down. Tuck in the toes of your back foot, lift your back knee, step your left foot back. We're coming into a so-called downward facing dog. Full breath. Inhale, long spine. Shoulders above the wrists. Yeah, here we create a bit of heat. And then exhale, drop the knees. Drop the chest all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. On an inhale, a gentle reach forward. Keep the shoulders at ease. Exhale, stretch back. Finding a gentle child's pose, which gives us a bit room in the lower back. Inhale, all four, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck in the toes, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, the right foot steps in between the hands. If the right foot doesn't go through, use the help of your hand. Aligning ankle with knee, and then hands go onto your thigh. Nice. Reach your hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Extend your arms, pointing down. Breathe. You can even open the heart more towards the ceiling. And exhale, relax. Release the fingers, left hand goes in height with your right foot. Going into that twist here, inhale, right arm lift. Exhale, drop the right hip down. Take another full breath into that twist. And then exhale, release the right hand down. Tuck in the toe, lift the left knee up. Step your left foot forward, meeting the right. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, remember that hinging from the hips in your forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Now a big step with your left foot back. And the heel releases down, coming all the way up into a standing position. Finding the line from your right heel towards the arch of your left foot. And then bend your right knee. Check in with the right big toe, whether you still be able to see it. We want to avoid collapsing through the right knee. Now we're opening through the side plane here. The arms open out. And then the fingers pointing towards the front. Arms a bit lower than the shoulders. Warrior two. On your next inhale, straighten your right leg. Straighten your right leg without locking the kneecap. Left hand onto your left hip. Exhale, reach forward. If you grab something in front of you, release your right hand either on your foot, your ankle, your shin bone, your knee. If you need a bit of guidance, you're welcome to use the block to the inside of your right foot. And then rotate now your left shoulder up. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then create a bit of lift here. So you open the heart, lean the head slightly back. Another full breath into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, bend the right knee. release your hands down. If there's still the block, just move the block out to the side. The right foot steps back into our downward dog. So downward dog, we have a long reach from the fingers into the tailbone and then down the hamstring. If your heels don't touch, don't worry, you can even soften the knees. Inhale, long spine into a plank position. Exhale, release the knees, release the chest down. Inhale, hard lift, shoulders drop back. Exhale, stretch back, reversing the movement, finding an ease in the lower back. And then press into your palms, come back into all four, tuck in the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, release your right heel into the floor, coming all the way up. So we're aiming to do each side evenly, finding warrior two. So bend your left knee, the heel is aligned with the arch, and then open your arms, relax the shoulders. Even weight distribution in both legs, both arms. Inhale, straighten the left leg without locking the kneecap. Right hand, right hip. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. If you grab something in front, left fingers wherever you can touch. The right shoulder rotates up towards the ceiling and then drops down, and the head moves slightly back. Now you can add your right arm and then find length through the spine into all directions. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, bend your left knee, return into that warrior two, and then the hands move down. Left foot steps back into that downward dog. Fingers spread wide, long reach through your arms. You can gaze towards your toes for another full breath. And then exhale, release your knees with care into the floor. You can cross your ankles or move your feet to one side while you're finding an extension forward, preparing us to find our way into the floor. The legs are extended. If you have a hairband, just make sure there's no pressure in the back of your head. On an inhale, exhale with control, release, down. Bend your knees, place your feet into the floor, lift the tailbone, lengthen. Extend now your left leg up towards the ceiling. Hands reach behind your left thigh. Inhale, point those toes up, going more into the front of your foot. Exhale, flex the foot so the toes pointing towards your head. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Going into a rotation of the foot only. And then reverse the direction. Rotate the foot the opposite way. Bend your left knee. Place your left ankle on top of your right. Reach your hands behind your right thigh, or for those who need more, in front of your right shin bone. Ground through the lower back, the tailbone. Accessing here the IT band, the outer hip. Another full breath. On your next exhale, release the bind of your fingers. Place your right foot down. And then the left thigh is hugging the right thigh. Move your hips slightly over towards the left. Right hand, left knee, left arm opens out. Let the knees drop over towards the right side. The head turns over towards the left side. Soften into the left shoulder, soften into the left arm. Notice the space in your whole left side. And then on your next inhale, return back to center. Exhale, unwind the bind of your legs, realign your hips. Let's move into the other side. Right leg lifts up. Hands reach behind your right thigh. Inhale, those toes point up towards the ceiling. Exhale, the foot flex, toes pointing towards you. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. One more. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex into the rotation of the whole foot. And then reverse the direction, rotating the foot the opposite way. Bend your right knee. Place your right ankle now on top of your left knee. Get your hands behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin bone. If you had to lift head and shoulders, release them back into the floor. Access now the right outer hip, the right IT band here for another full breath. On your next exhale, release the bind of your fingers. Let the left foot release back into the floor. Squeeze the thighs together, close the gap, move your hips slightly over towards the right. Now the left hand guides you over towards the left side. The right arm opens out and your head turns over towards the right. Notice how this side feels compared to the other side. Maybe it's a bit easier, maybe it's still a bit tighter. Take a full breath here. On your inhale, return back to center. Exhale, unwind the bind of your legs. Lift the tailbone, lengthen the lower back, finding the natural curve of your spine. Straighten one leg at a time towards the edges of your mat. Find an ease in the shoulders, the back of the neck, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Soften into your limbs, your legs, your arms. Feel a natural heaviness drawing you firmer into the floor. This is the time for you to be, to soften, to let go of any remaining tension, tightness, worries or judgment. Just enjoy that natural breath moving in and out. The radiance you created with your movement. Now you gain all the benefits of restoring, recovering. And be here for a few more moments. Or if you need longer, stay as long as you wish. Full breath. Moving in and out. Bringing life back into the toes and the fingers. Bend your knees. And then either just give it a rock into a seated position or roll towards your right or your left side. A moment to sit, to grow from the base of your spine into the crown of the head. The hands can stay on your thighs, or you can join me with the hands meeting in front of your heart center. And acknowledge what body and mind has delivered today and what they provide to you each and every day. Namaste. Thank you for